everybody, it's Sarah here from the Soul Speaks Light Language. I'm an energy healer and light language channel, and in this video I'm going to talk a little bit about sharing yourself, being vulnerable. Should you share information with everyone? Is that being authentic if you just tell them everything, or should you keep things to yourself? So for me, and I will do some light language to help clear any issues people have got over being their true self. So for me, it's been a long journey. It's been really difficult. I was really sensitive as a child. I barely spoke at all. Well, I didn't speak to some people a long time. I had to have elocution lessons because I couldn't physically speak and I didn't want to speak. I had psychic insights right from when I was a baby. I was scared of the full moon when I was about 2 or 3. I wouldn't go outside in the car if there was a full moon there. I would just have a tantrum, didn't know why. Then I had kind of like visitations throughout my childhood where things would happen in the night. I would see spirits. I would see distortions in reality. Like I'd be looking at my bedroom door and reality would distort. It would get further away and I'd get this really distinct feeling as if it was something else's energy taking me over and it wasn't human. That happened a lot when I was a child, and obviously my family didn't understand what I was trying to explain to them. They just said, oh, it was a bad dream. But I knew it wasn't, because quite often I'd be awake when this happened. It was as if something was going into my energy and it didn't fit, and I was being stretched and pulled. And another one, so there's sort of 2 different events happened. There was this one where I get this really distinct feeling in my body, which has only ever happened when this thing takes over my energy. It's happened a few times as an adult, but mostly as a child. And there's nothing I can do. I'm kind of stuck with this energy until it kind of passes. And the other one is where everything gets distorted and reality shifts and physical things aren't there and they all kind of get muddled up. And obviously as a child, that's quite scary. And so I was told not to speak about it. I was just stop being so sensitive. You're just being too sensitive. Just don't talk about it. And so for a really long time, I associated my psychic gifts as being something bad. And it's taken quite a lot of personal work to get to a stage where I can freely talk about what I've been through. Because I have been through quite a lot in my life, quite a lot of trauma and difficult situations. I will talk about them in another video, but I think that's the journey of a healer. Is they do have struggles, they do have difficult initiations in life, and the want to heal yourself then translate into the want to heal other people. Which is what I do now. I'm still told by my family to not speak about things that happened in the past, and they're things that I brought on myself, but that no one wants to talk about it because don't know if they're ashamed, don't know if they just don't care, whatever. But it's part of me, so I don't want to have to keep it hidden anymore. So coming out and admitting I speak light language is also slightly difficult for me. Like I say, I just didn't like public. Well, I haven't said this, but I was so sensitive as a child. I didn't speak, and I left university to avoid doing presentations. I've spent a whole counselling course where at the beginning and at the end of the course we were meant to talk a bit about ourselves, what we're going through. I spent the whole time not saying a single word. If they'd go around the circle and be like, so and so's turn, who's left? just sit there blankly, not say anything until the teacher got the message. So, okay, she's not going to say anything. Whole course I did that. And then on another course, I work as an end-of-life doula, which I will talk about at another time. But on that course, we had to stand up and do a presentation, and just doing that was like, it's the only time I've had like a panic attack. I was shaking after I did it. I was so physically challenging to be able to do that, to speak my truth in front of other people. But now it's actually 3 years since I gave my first public speech, and I've done a few since then, and obviously I'm doing these videos, so I don't mind so much being seen anymore. It's still a progress. I wouldn't say I'm completely comfortable with it, but I'm getting better. So the question is, should you speak your truth, or should you conform to what other people want? And I guess it changes and it evolves, and only you know what's best for you. But you got to think about why you're doing it, and is it actually helping you and keeping you safe, or is it stopping you from moving forward and just keeping you small? So I'm going to channel some light language now to help you accept who you are, and if you have any doubts about speaking up and being your true self, full self, warts and all, then this should help. Ia kala toto ia ta tia to koi si tata malato ia kata talata nia su to ko e ta patalaka ia su tu ko to la mandata kia to nia a ko to mila hato ia sa to korolo o katate ia sa to mia la e ko to we ya malala hoi ka to we. Ia malaka to malaka a inga toto pu ala ka tata nia sa tu e balata ia ka ki ata tu la koto to mia tataka a ia bata ku. That's quite different to what I expected that to sound like, but it's all good. You never really know when you do light language what kind of frequency you're going to get, but I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it has helped you, and yeah, if you want to check out my work, look at www.lightlanguage.co.uk, and on Facebook it's the Soul Speaks Light Language is my page, so check that out too. Right, thanks, bye.